Hey guys, it's Travis and welcome back to the channel. So I spent quite a bit of money upgrading my sight. I just really wanted to try something a little different, and when I first bought this, I thought for sure I had wasted about, oh gosh, I think I spent with the extra cartridges and everything else like $700 almost on this thing. And I was just super disappointed in the brightness of the single pin. I went to the single pin hunting cartridge, and when I first took it outside, I mean, it was decent, but as soon as I went in the woods a little bit to shoot my 3D archery course, I had to turn the light on every single time. I was just really disappointed on how dim that pin was. So I contacted UltraView, and they offered to replace it, but I didn't want to wait and send that thing back. So I just ordered another cartridge, and wow, what a difference it made. So evidently what I found out doing a little bit of research is there were some of these cartridges when they first released, they just had some bad fibers in them or something. So this one's much brighter. They both still have the sort of a bizarre opaque tubing instead of clear like my Trophy Ridge had, so it's not quite as bright as my Trophy Ridge. That's probably the only complaint I had about it. I did have a hard time seeing the sight tape, and you'll get to see some footage there of how I modified that. So here's some modifications that I made to the UltraView sight. I was having a really hard time with that sight tape. So as you can see, I've got some stickers on there where you can pick out that yardage pretty quick, and I had a hard time really seeing that. I guess it was gold, the little indicator pin. So I painted that orange with nail polish, and that's really helped me be able to pick that thing up a lot quicker. But once I made those modifications to the sight tape, I could see it okay. If you watched my channel before, I had the Trophy Ridge sight, and it has a feature that I'm not trying to knock UltraView, but and I really don't know of any others that have that. But where it has a light on your sight tape indicators, and it has some fiber optics in there, and you can turn that on and be really in low light. You're in a hunting situation, the sun's been set for about 10 minutes, it's getting dark, and you got to adjust that thing, and you freaking can't see your sight tape. Whereas that one had light on it, and you could you could pick it out really easy. So that's the only downside. You would think that maybe they have some sort of light on the sight tape for a $700 tape. But I found a fix for that as well. I've got the Apple Watch, it's that Ultra, and it's got a button right here on the side that you can it's an action button, and I have that set to a flashlight. So I can, in a pinch, I can turn that thing on, shine that on my sight tape, adjust it real quick, turn it off. It's a pain, but I'm hoping I don't have to do that. But I just like to try to prepare for any situation. If it can go wrong, it probably will in a big buck situation. That's been my luck. But so let's talk about the positives of the sight. Oh, I want to show you one other thing too. You probably noticed. I found a guy on Facebook that makes these really cool skins that go over your scope. And tell me that's not cool. It matches the bow really well. So the positive things about the sight, it's very premium, no question about it. I do like how it's there's not as many showing screws and buttons, and it's not near as busy as my other sight. And the movement on the wheel is very nice, very easy to take off the scope if you need to throw it in a bag or something like that, which is really nice. It is you can still move it while it's locked down. It's a little harder than I would prefer. So I think the way I'm going to be using this thing when I'm hunting is I'm going to keep it about in this position right here. That's the locking clamp, and that way I can get it. I don't have to flip it up. You can still shoot it this way, but I can get it quick where I want it, lock it down. And I love the the windage right there on that. That's super nice. That's really nice. And I have to say that they really killed it on the lighting system. I mean, when that thing turns on, it's kind of like a black light, and it's spectacular in low light when you turn that thing on when you need it. But before I changed that cartridge, I was having to turn it on in broad daylight, and that was really pissing me off, to tell you the truth. So anyway, that's problem solved. But overall, I really do like this sight. It's a premium sight, and it's a pleasure to shoot, and I think I'm going to stick with it. So I think this is what I'm going to be using in the field. It's coming right down to the wire now, so I'm making all my little fine adjustments now and getting them out of the way. I've been shooting the sight for probably, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks now, and I'm really liking it now that I've made these modifications and got that new cartridge where I can see that pin. So anyway, this is Travis, and thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon.